Hello, chat. Happy Wednesday, aka Hump Day. We have some stuff we're gonna do today. Thursday for you. Whoa, what's it like being in the future? Do we have flying cars yet? What's the lucky lotto numbers? You gotta tell me these things. You're not sure, actually? What's the point of being in the future if you can't give somebody lucky lotto numbers? What the heck? Hey, Leslie. Zoidbird, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 32 months. Future bragging rights, mainly. Baseline chicken. All right, so we are going to... We're going to do some stuff. I need to go mine some copper. I need, like, all the copper. And then I need more in that. And then once we're done, we need even more. Just going to bring some shulkers with me. I have my ender chest on me, but we're going to need shulkers. So in the last stream, we went and fought the Wither boss. And while we were at the Wither boss fighting area... I actually had to go back to the VOD and look at the notes. We saw there's a copper vein there, and I need loads of copper. Like, a full shulker box full of raw copper minimum. So we're going to do a little bit of mining. So that was at 1200 minus 400. So literally just this way. Miney. The future, to be honest, not much has changed, but we live underwater. I mean, that's what happens when the ice caps melt, so, you know, it's kind of be expected. All the copper. Get to the copper! Like 1200 minus 400. So it's like somewhere around here-ish. I hear a bee buzzing. I heard one. There's a bee there. Oh, it was this hive. This is what I'm hearing. Was it down in this cave? Well, there's copper there. There's copper there. What's my chords? So where I saw it, I was standing at 1187.27 minus 400. So we need to go down. This probably is the copper vein. Yeah, this is it right here. For sure. This is what I saw. Okay. So is it in the diorite? Like, how does that work? I don't actually know how these copper veins work. Oh man, all the riffraff's coming out. That skeleton hit me and made me like shoot way off course. Anybody else want some? Okay, I think we're good for a minute here. Oh, I'm using the wrong pick. I'm going to be wanting to mine this with my fortune pick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to mine it again later, and I don't want to do that.
Jasper
You thought it was granite?
1390 just resubscribed for 77 months. Smile.
Don't tell me what to do. do what I want. Jasper, welcome back. Thank you for the 77 months. Appreciate you, dude. You thought it was in granite? Well, there's granite here. I don't know. There's like obviously a copper thing, right? So that's kind of like the tip off that is a copper vein, but there's copper literally everywhere. So we'll see. We need loads of it. And when I say I need a shulker of copper, I mean like a shulker of raw copper blocks. Like I need a lot. A lot. So we're going to be doing a little bit of mining. I'm going to try to avoid having to pillar up if possible. Looks like it's in this diorite though, yeah? Potentially. Although, I don't know. Maybe this is just a random diorite vein that like formed? There's like lava below me. I don't know. I thought that we were going to find a whole bunch of copper here. And what's the deal? And there's some copper over here. Copper is literally everywhere as long as you are not looking for it. I mean, no truer words have ever been spoken, honestly. There's copper there. Yeah, I thought when you found like the blocks of raw copper, that meant that you have a copper vein, but I'm not seeing what looks like a copper vein, but I am seeing a lot of copper around, so I don't know. I don't see like copper down there. Maybe we're just like right on the edge of it and it's just kind of weird at the moment. I don't know. Any other copper back here? Nope. Why not mine those challenge chamber thingies? Could do that, I suppose, but I figured I haven't mined one of these copper veins before, so I'd do that. I was expecting to find a whole lot more copper in this area. My bow's not on the hot bar. Bow. Let's sort the inventory actually real quick. So that's what we've gotten so far. That's like okay. It's spread out, probably will keep getting deeper. You think it's going to be lower? I actually don't know how these work, and I haven't seen what looks like a vein to follow yet, so I don't know. We could try like around this corner over here. We could try falling down here. The copper veins are in the granite, but what we saw was like in diorite. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying literally what we saw. Like the raw copper block was in diorite. But I am not seeing, like, obviously we got the granite here, right? But I'm not seeing like other copper. You can try going down lower. Oh, I put my arrow away. Okay, well, I'm out of torches now. Do I have wood in my ender chest? I didn't even think about bringing torches with us. Shoot. All right, we need to go back topside and like chop down some trees real quick. This one. Hey, Bandy, thank you for the 100 bits. Whoop. I think that's all the loggage out of this tree. You'll admit you don't mine out a lot of copper veins. You mine out more iron veins when iron veins intersect other stone types. You can get other iron ore and non-tough type stones. That might be what happened to diorite. Yeah, I don't know. I am definitely not a copper veinologist. Yeah, so we were down there and we saw the copper. I mean, maybe we're looking on the wrong side. Maybe it's over on this side. I see copper and I see granite, so maybe there's... Okay. I think we're at the edge and going the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, I think we're in the vein now. Hey Mirax, how you doing? Alright, where's the rest of the copper? Finds copper vein, can't find copper. The copper vein was a lie? I mean, I believe it. Okay, so we saw there was copper here. I think we found some more of it over on this side. Okay, I'm not seeing any copper veiny looking things down there. There's copper there. All right, I think we found it. I think it's this way over here.
It's Chemical83 just resubscribed for 42 months.
Hey, Chemical, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 42 months. Guys, do people still do like copper farms? Is that, I know like they nerfed them a bit, but is it still a thing people do? Like doing the drown farms and all that tech? Or is that kind of like dead? It's still possible. I remember like it was very laggy before. Oh, there's some up there. Like it caused so many entities to spawn with pathfinding, like it would kill the TPS. Oh, inventory full. Oh, this is where I fought the boss. I was like, somebody's been here. That somebody was me. This is where he fought our wither. I think mining trial chambers is the new meta also because you get other blocks like crates, bulbs, etc., and the copper is pre-waxed. I know there are some trial chambers nearby my base, but I'm kind of like not really wanting to destroy the natural structures near the base. This is fine. This is fine. Half the fun, half the game of Minecraft is mining, okay? We're literally playing the game as intended. More. I mean, they make copper so abundant too. More copper vein here for sure. For sure. Guys, there's literally copper everywhere. Oh my goodness, there's so much copper. All right, I need to make one crafting table. And we need to consolidate this stuff here. Boop, 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 boop. All right, this is going to take a minute. I am realizing this is not going to be a fast operation. Copper veins equal instant mandatory inventory management. This going down? Oh my goodness, that bat just scared me. That's what you get, bat. Come back here. Come back here. Dang it. Oh, I can't hit the bat for nothing. Got it. Don't worry, Chad. I exterminated the bat. No water everywhere. Ugh. It's all wet. Oh, it's still wet. Ugh. Now it's soggy copper. Gross. Oh, it's everywhere. Need to change your socks now? That's right. All right. Back to the copper vein. Copper. Copper everywhere. Oh, you both said change socks.
Trev138 just resubscribed for 13 months.
Yo, Trev, hey, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 13 months. Guys, how's everybody's Wednesday going so far? You having a good Wednesday? You better be having a good Wednesday. I'm out of inventory again. I think I left some copper behind, didn't I? Okay, so where's the vein now? Here? Is it going down? Alright, we found it. We're getting copper. We're on the copper, boys. We still on the copper? Okay, I think we're still on it. There's like a whole big patch of granite here, but there's no copper. Like, seems to be on the edge in the stone. Iron. Your Wednesday could be much better. The day is not over yet. Well, I hope it's better now that you're here hanging out and watching me mine all of the copper. Like, you literally can't have a better Wednesday than that. Let's be honest here. When you woke up this morning, you got out of bed, took a shower, and the first thing I thought that came to your mind was like, man, I wish I was watching Twitch, watching somebody mine copper. And lo and behold, here you are. So like, you're literally having the best Wednesday you could possibly have. That's basically how that works. Basically. OMG, you're psychic. How did you know? Just, I mean, just the way it is. I don't know. Some people are just naturally good at things. I'm naturally good at knowing what people are thinking when they wake up in the morning. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Copper. Guys, this is gonna take forever. I feel like I've been at this forever, and I need this whole box full. Is one copper vein gonna be enough, honestly? Oh, wow, good luck! I don't need luck. Pure skill over here, baby. Pure skill. I don't think this is the copper vein anymore. Like, where's the copper? The lack of copper in my copper vein is disturbing. Just a granite vein now, right? Did I mine the entire copper vein? Oh. There's no way. These things are like massive, aren't they? There's some. There are small, medium, and large veins. Are you trying to tell me that I might not get all the copper that I need from this? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Because it's kind of like what it sounds like. And frankly, I don't care for that attitude. I think you need an attitude adjustment. Oh, I think we found more. More copper. Five stream streak? Now that's something. Welcome back. Keep those streaks going. Or else. I don't know what the or else is gonna be, but it just sounded kind of cool at the time, you know. Or else you don't get your streak. That's the or else, I guess. All right, full up on copper again. Whoop. I got too many things I can craft. I need this. And this. Okay, I gotta clean up the inventory. Boop. And then the rest. Edson is currently on a 20 stream streak. Now that's dedication. 20. That's the kind of dedication I like to see. All right. Did we reach the end of the copper vein? Hey, Hypno chat. All I got yo say about it is Horsehead Farms. Horsehead Farms. Those are good times back in season 8. Oh, season 8, right? I think that was season 8. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's any copper over here. I think we might have reached the end of the copper. Well, shucks. I was hoping we'd get a whole lot more than what we got. We'll poke around a little bit. Maybe there's more here. Is this still copper vein or is this just random copper? Kind of feels like just random copper. There's copper there. Oh, this might be some of it still, actually. Copium here. We might have found some more. It's in the diorite, but... Oh, it keeps going. This is looking very promising. Very promising indeed. Ha-ha! Hypno, is there a drop for Minecraft? Diorite, best building block ever. I have no idea if there's a drop for Minecraft. I know they were doing drops a little bit ago. I don't know if that's still on or not. Oh, 2 ores next to each other. Ore blocks. Raw block.
Teutonius just resubscribed for 31 months.
You just got a code earlier? Hey, nice. What is it for? I don't actually even know. Is it bedrock stuff? Because if it's bedrock stuff, it might as well not exist for me because I don't use bedrock. Is it just you? Does Minecraft need more uses for lapis? You know, speaking about lapis, I was watching some YouTube documentary about the most expensive dye in the world or whatever, and it really is blue dye from lapis. Is what the video I watched on YouTube was about. It was actually kind of interesting seeing lapis and how they process it and all this stuff. Says the key works for Java as well. Uh-oh. Now did we reach the end of the copper vein, or does it go this way? Oh, it's kind of doing a switchback. How they got pigments for so many paints back in the days. Fascinating. Lapis is such a fun one. Your Bedrock game dropped an update as you were playing last night, which is super annoying until you got back on and saw a knowledge swimming in front of you. Does Bedrock just update? Like, do you not get a choice to not update and stay on an earlier version? Or do you just have, like, auto updates turned on and just did that for you? I have no idea how that works. I don't use Bedrock, as I was saying. The Nautilus looks like an interesting mob, and it's kind of got my mind going for a game that I've had planned for a while that might be better now that the Lapis exists, but, or not the Lapis, the Nautilus exists. I'll have to play around with that. You get like air breathing or whatever, right, when you're on the Nautilus, so you don't have to worry about running out of air. Which I guess doesn't technically matter since you can always just put it... I mean, I guess for exploring, if you're using it like a horse or whatever to get around underwater, yeah. But like, in an enclosed area, it doesn't really matter because you can use like the conduit or whatever. It was so easy to tame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with that. I haven't really touched the new game drops or the new snapshots or whatever they're calling it now. I've seen it. Been all grigged out over the year. I mean, I've been watching the updates. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing modded Minecraft and GregTech's been in it. All right, this copper vein is starting to get substantive now. It was like kind of small and tiny before. Now it's like, now we're getting copper. Now this is what I was expecting. All the copper. The mother lode. Yeah, I know that these veins are generally pretty big. That's why I was pretty disappointed when it felt like it was running out, but we were just on the very edge of it. I don't think it goes any more this way. Oh, maybe it does actually. I don't know. Or I'm just finding the random copper. Deep sleet. Almost a third of the way there. That's feeling pretty good. It was taking a really long time before. But now that we're like deep in this copper vein, now it's feeling like we'll get there pretty quick. I'm hearing like a creeper walking around, I think. Maybe it's down low. There's definitely like a cave nearby and I'm hearing a creeper. Anyway, it's got me on edge a little bit. Spooky cave noise. Feels like setting up a beacon might be worth it. You know, I was actually considering that, but I don't know. Aha. Found the creeper I heard walking around. All right, how are we doing? Guys, can we get a bigger inventory yet? How long are they gonna make us go without a bigger inventory in this game? Probably forever? You think the developers of Minecraft are that cruel that they would never update our inventory? Okay, if you think it's going to be forever before they expand our inventory, how long do you think it's going to be before they give us like an auto sort stack feature in the inventory? You think that's something that's never going to happen as well? Are we going to be all doom and gloom about Minecraft? Or are we going to be hopeful for the future? Optimistic? Maybe they should make like... I was gonna say maybe they should make like a backpack kind of a thing, but that's something we've been talking about for a while. That's not a new idea. All the coal. All right, I need my crafting bench.
Welsk Knight raided my stream with 1,572 viewers.
Well, hello, people from over at the Wells Knight community. I was thinking about making a tunnel from my base over into Wells Knight's base. Welcome, everybody, from Wells Knight. Thank you, Wells, for the raid, dude, if you're still around. What was Wells working on today? Whoa, thanks for all the bits. Thank you for the bits. Biddies everywhere. That would be a very long tunnel. All right, we might make a shortcut through the nether. Right into his storage room, that's right. So yeah, we are here for those of you just joining us. We are here. I need a lot of copper. So found a copper vein last live stream and we're mining it.
JVDK77 just gifted 5 subs.
Yo, JVDK, hey, thanks so much for the 5 gifties, dude. Yeah, so if you guys are into copper or you're into mining, this is HermitCraft.
Sleeping glitch underscore just resubscribed for 2 months.
We're gonna be mining for a bit. Our goal is to get a shulker box full of raw copper. And we are about a third of the way there. About. Give or take. Sleeping Glitch, thank you for the sub. Welcome back, dude. Do I need specifically raw copper? Nope. But I found this copper vein, and I have never mined a copper vein, so I am mining a copper vein to get the copper that I need. Mojang spent all this time learning to code a copper vein, okay? And people are just ignoring all of the time and effort they put into making these copper veins a thing, okay? I am thankful that they have done this so I can mine all this copper, okay? I don't want to just go to, like, a trial chamber and destroy that.
Supplica just gifted 5 subs.
Hey, Supplica, thank you so much for gifting the subs. I left the crafting table down here, didn't I? Guys, I just have too much stuff.
Grim_Reaper_225 just resubscribed for 4 months.
Too much stuff. Too much.
Supplica gifted a tier 1 sub to Welsh Knight. They have given 147 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, Supplica, thanks so much for gifting that sub. I guess I should just take these things out of my inventory for now.
Grim_Reaper_225 just gifted 10 subs.
Yo, hey, Grim Reaper, thank you for the bits earlier, and thank you for gifting 10 subs. Goodness, thanks, guys. Thanks for the support. I left some raw copper on the ground, didn't I? You love a good scam train? Look, it's not a scam. They're giving you very valuable things for your monetary contributions, all right? You're getting a whole bunch of emotes that you can use anywhere on the twitch.tv website. You can't put a price on that, honestly. It's a price. Whoa, that's creeper. Actually, you can't put a price on it. It's $4.99 for a sub. Or whatever. It does remove ads, yep. Yeah, if you're subscribed to the channel, no ads. That is a benefit. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we have done the upwards portion of this.
McLesley13 just gifted 5 subs.
Leslie, thank you for the 5 gifties. You do Twitch Turbo except for on my channel? Yeah, Twitch Turbo is actually the real Twitch hack. I do Twitch Turbo. Twitch Turbo is ad-free everywhere on Twitch, so you don't have to be suckered into subscribing to people's channels just for ad-free experience. But if you're only here for HermitCraft and you want to support streamers, support us HermitCrafters. A sub is definitely a good way to do that. But I do recommend Twitch, or I'm sorry, Twitch Turbo, if you watch a lot of Twitch. Turbo costs 3 times as much? I mean, I guess it depends on your region. I think Turbo is like $8.99 or something. Or is it $11.99? I don't remember for me. Which is like the cost of 2 subs, basically. Yeah, I do the Twitch Turbo and I do the YouTube Premium because I Those are like the two services I watch most. So for me, it makes sense. Are we done this way? Oh, it's kind of gone this way a bit. This vein's all twisty and turny. You couldn't live without YouTube Premium? Yeah, every time I like watch YouTube and I get an ad immediately, I'm just like, oh, cringe. Why am I not logged in or whatever? I can't do it. I earned a hype chest. Open to see your reward. What is this one? Touch of salt. Okay. Choo-choo. Oh. I can't put anything away. You enjoy being able to watch videos while doom scrolling on your phone and also YouTube Music. Yeah, YouTube Music is like one of the big pluses for me as well. I used to do Spotify back in the day, and then when YouTube came out with that and it came with the Google Music and they switched it to YouTube Music now, that was a big plus. Saved me another subscription fee. I think that's the end. Did we do the whole copper vein? Did I miss some? There's some copper this way. I don't know. We might be at the end of the copper vein, everybody. Maybe. Unless? Oh. Nope. More copper. Maybe not. Unless? You feel bad for the VT people? What's VT? Vanilla tweaks? Oh yeah. I don't know why, but finding the full raw copper blocks is very satisfying. Even though that's just like 2 ores basically you mine. It's just satisfying finding them. You still get excited when you see coal? Alright, let's grab this so we can see without having to mine for it, or dig for it, I guess. Dude, where is the skeleton I keep hearing? I guess he must be on the cobblestone I placed up there. Raw ore is vanilla? It is. Yep. Raw ore used to be like a modded thing, though. I'm out of torches? Like, it feels very modded. Like, instead of mining 1 copper block, or 1 copper ore, and then smelting into 1 copper ingot, you break it into copper pieces. Feels a lot like modded, where, like, you would use a macerator or something and grind the ore into multiple pieces and then smelt those. Like ore doubling. What am I looking for? I'm looking for torch stuff. Gimme. Oh, is it still going up here further? Not sure it's really going over here much right now. Maybe. Oh, there's still a little bit. Is there like a pattern for ore veins, or are they just scattered everywhere? So, no, they're kind of generate like caves, like in long noodles, kind of a deal. They're rarely spread out. They're rare. They're spread out. They're not rarely spread out. They are spread out. Yeah, and they kind of like the copper ones flow along with granite. Like you find the copper and the granite together, and they kind of like flows through the world, kind of like a cave would, except it's solid. There's not really a pattern for it. They just kind of loop around. You just kind of got to follow them when you do discover where one is. The only reason why I noticed that this was a copper vein was last stream. We just came to this cave to go kill a wither boss, and I saw a raw copper ore block in the wall, and I was like, yep, there's a copper vein here. And it turns out I actually needed a bunch of copper since then, so we came back. Okay, I think we need to start following this down a little bit.
Insignia just resubscribed for 33 months. Hi.
Hi. Nazi, welcome back. Thank you for the 33 months. Appreciate that. I kind of lost track of the copper, or maybe I mined all the copper that I had exposed. And maybe now we just gotta search for more, or it might be over, I don't know. There's some right here. Ah, I'm out of inventory. Boom. Fixed. How do I get back to my inventory? Where did I place my stuff, guys? Is it over here? Oh, it's over here. All right, so there's a bunch of granite here, but none of that looks like that's going to be the vein anymore. Uh, Maybe this right here. This is kind of splotchy, but I'm feeling like we might have gotten all of it. Oh, wait, no, there's some down here. Oh, copper vein mining. To go over here, like, further? Oh, it does. It does. That might be the end, though. Unless it goes down. Oh, it's going down. Think I got all of it, immediately finds more. Look, it's good that there's more because I need a lot of copper, alright? I'm not sad about it. It's quite a big copper vein, though, which is good. It's been multiple situations now where I thought the copper was ending, and it hasn't. It's a copper vein that just keeps on giving. So there's a little bit over here. Dig to the granite is gone, but there's like granite everywhere. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, let's go drop off our inventory. Should like consolidate the other ores into like one chest. Ba-ba-bum. So lapis in this one. All right. Back we go. I have more or more shulkers in my ender chest, so I can kind of like consolidate things. Yeah. That's not the only inventory I have. It's just the inventory I have readily available. Think that is it for upwards. Then down there. All right. More copper for us, everybody. That made you dizzy? Oh, mining like all the gravel? Sorry. Mo copper, mo copper, mo copper.
Noctum Nemo just resubscribed for 99 months.
Yo, Nemo, hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for the 99. Next month is the big 100. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Something I should have done a while ago. We're doing it now. Okay, we have a full shulker of granite. So I should do like a shulker for cobble. Then we can put like the other random stones over into here. By stones, I also am including dirt because reasons. Okay. A little bit more sorted. A little bit. Granite and copper, mob drops, and coal. Okay. A little bit more organized anyway. You know, I'm going to leave this here for now. I kind of want to go into the depths. Or is that just on the other side of this wall, actually? Maybe I'll mine this. Any more copper underneath this granite here? When you're done, maybe use free cam to show how much you've dug. Could do that. Actually, I was planning on using flashback. I've never used that mod before and like recording this whole thing, and I forgot to install it and set it up and figure out how to use it. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Next time, I guess. That's on the to-do list. Am I gonna have to start digging upwards? I'm not sure. Kind of looks like the vein is going up. Unacceptable, ask X to reload a backup and start over. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what we gotta do at this point now. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Compress, compress. Why won't you go in there and double clicking? What the? Weird. It didn't want to go in. Um. Yep. Back we go. It's kind of unfortunate the geode kind of blocks our view if the vein goes over that way or not. It looks like it might go up and over. It's kind of hard to say. Looks like it does go up and over the geode. You would have to mine all those shinies? I can understand. I don't really have a lot to do with amethyst at the moment. But you could in the future, better to dig it now, right? I mean, I guess that's true. That's one way to look at it. But in that same regard, you could be like, well, I might need dirt in the future. I better mine every piece of dirt that I see. That doesn't seem like a great use of your time. Who are my neighbors? My closest neighbors are XB and Vintage Beef. Beef is currently moving, I think? So he hasn't really built anything of note. Yeah, IRL moving, yep. Almost 2/3 where we need to be. See, it's happening. It's a lot of copper we got out of this one copper vein. Ooh. Ooh. Even more. More. Give me that XP. Repair my pickaxe. Okay. Was there more copper that I was mining, or did I get it all? I don't see any more copper. We gotta dig for it. Think we reached the end of the copper vein? Or do you think it's going somewhere else? There's some iron. Just purple copper? I'm saving that for later.
Noob1sh just subscribed.
Mr. Noobish! Hey, welcome. Thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate your support. Glad to have you. I did it. I did it. Did we do it? Did we mine all of the copper vein? I'm not seeing any more copper being exposed. Ba-bum. Does it start again beneath the geoda? I don't know. There's nothing on top. This was like the last of the granite down here.
Lolacree just resubscribed for 49 months. Hi Hypno and chat. Hype wave hype heart.
Oh, I found a copper. Hey Lolo, welcome back. Thank you for the 49 months and the tier 2. And it's not looking very likely that the copper vein continues below. I could check on the other side, maybe like went through. That's not looking likely that there's more copper vein over here. So the only thing that's left to do is we can just excavate the rest of this that was left behind here. This just looks like a splotch of granite that you normally find in the world, so I don't think this is part of the vein. But the vein could be running through this, and maybe underneath there's more copper. I don't know. It's not looking very likely, though. How rare are these veins? They are fairly uncommon. I don't know the rarity of them. How prevalent is it for copper veins to run through deep slate? I think it's the same as anything else. They can go down low. But I'm not seeing anything that looks like copper vein down there is the problem. Check over here, I guess. Yeah, I think we might have cleared it all. It's really hard to see like what we did mine. I mean, I guess everywhere there's torches, pretty much. So like all through here, down into there. But yeah, there's no way for us to be able to see if there's more copper vein, honestly. There's copper here. Just like one copper, though. I think we got it. I feel confident at least that we got like 80% of it. There's probably still some that we didn't get. Hmm. Was actually expecting to get more copper out of this copper vein, to be honest. We got not even 2/3 done. Almost 2/3, but not even 2/3. HP are such crooks. 129 for a toner cartridge. You can get 5 for 60 and they last just as long, if not longer, than the HP ones. I tell you what, I've brought this up before. I stopped using inkjet cartridges. You said toner, so this laser. But I did switch over to a laser printer. The problem was the inkjet ones, every time like I would print something, I wouldn't print something for months, and then every time I would print something, it'd sit there and like clean the ink heads and do all of this, and I'd get maybe like 10 pages printed per thing, and it was like always clogged and jammed, and it felt like it was just robbing me of my ink. So I went with a laser printer, and it's got a little bit of a warm-up time, but like it doesn't need to clean the print head because it doesn't work that way. And like it just always works and it's clean and crisp, and I highly recommend getting a laser over an inkjet.
Jason Tho just subscribed.
To anybody who needs to print something every once in a while, laser is definitely the way to go. Jason, welcome. Thanks for the Prime. Welcome, dude. Yeah, the inkjet printers are such a scam. Whoop, I fall. There we go. Now we can see some chunks. I flew over our Mushroom Island a little bit earlier so I could use that as a reference. You have a little brother laser, 3 years old, works like a champ. Yeah, I think that's what I have as a brother laser printer. Is there like a thing on those like chunk base? Does it show the copper and the iron veins? Is that a thing? I don't actually even know. I've never like even thought about looking in such a way. Because if so, then that'll make my life easier. Other stone. I don't know if calcite is considered other stone, because I don't think I have... Well, I might end up making a chest for calcite and amethyst later. For now, we'll just put it into here. Gravel. Granite. Stone. Cobble. Chunk base does show veins? Let me bring up chunk base then. Thank you for looking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we want overworld. Yep, that's our seed here. So I want ore vein. Maybe I got a case of the dumb, but it's not showing it. I have a button for ore veins. I click it, it like refreshes the map, but it doesn't actually show anything. Zoom in. Here, hold on a second. 1 second, and then I click this button. So ore veins, it like refreshes the map. If I zoom out, I don't see anything. That's our island right here. Spoilers? How's it spoil? Zoom in? Like, how far do I have to zoom in? Oh, you have to zoom in. Oh, dude, you have to zoom in that far? Okay, okay. Guys, just zoom in. Just look at the map like this, and you can find all the ore veins. Seed leaked? Is the seed, like, hidden? I thought everybody already knew it. So which one was I just at? It was like when it's 400, 1200, wait, 1200, 400? I was like over here. So I guess there's like 3 more over in this way. 1400 minus 550. Well, if it wasn't public before, then whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. You play on this seed, your base near B-dubs? It was public already. Yeah, I don't think our seeds have ever been like hidden. Like, we might not talk about it before the season launches, but it's not like it's something that we keep closely guarded. Plants. Oh, yeah, let me do that. Okay. Valuables. Should probably bring some blocks of coal with me. I do have a little bit of copper in here. I guess I could add that to my collection. Rotten flesh.
Rune1s just gifted 3 subs.
Hey, Rune Priest, thanks for the five. Thanks for the 3 gifted subs. Sorry. Just so used to saying 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And redstone. All right. The copper box, this. I think we're ready. Let me bring up the chords once again. What was that? That was... Let's scroll down to see the coordinates. Like 1300 minus 550?
Joe Hills raided
Actually,
my stream with 40 viewers.
Yo, Joe. Hey, thanks for the raid, dude. Welcome, people from Joe Hill stream. Yeah, I got wood on me, and I got extra coal. I got stuff. I need to go to the end real quick. Hold on a second. I might not need to go to the end. We might be able to do this with villager trading. Howdy, Hypno. Joe Hill's raid here. Just wrapped up some Hades, and gotta grab some lunch. Have a great stream. All right, dude. We'll catch you later. Thanks for the raid. Have a great lunch. Villagers are so OP for, like, repairing. Did I heard you twice? I didn't. Probably should just go to the end. Probably gonna have to anyway. I mean, that's a lot of repairing. It's too bad they're not ready to trade at the exact moment. They're about ready, but not yet. How are my farms doing? I haven't, like, done a lot of AFKing at the moment. Can take a look real quick, I guess. So we got some carrots. Probably the same on taters. They grow about the same speed, so... Yeah. Oh, now I can trade with them again. Oh, we got a lot of pumpkins. I guess XP must have kept this area loaded. Something to keep note of. Eventually, I want to swap these over to shulker loaders. We'll do a bit more trading, then we won't have to go to the end. Give me a little bit more space. Alright, so we want about that many pumpkins and about that many melons. Oh, I don't have pickaxe in my offhand. Rip. There we go, fully repaired. I was waiting for him to use the bench or the table, but he didn't do it. All right, that away, that away, these away. This goes back with me. Keep that here. That's fine. All right, now we can go. Are you right to think Etho found this seed? I don't remember whose idea this seed was. I honestly don't know. I was there when the seed was brought up. I know Etho put forward a few seeds. I don't know if this was one of them. $1,300 minus 550. Now, we might have already mined that. That might have been part of the ones that we were on before. The question is, though, is there like a cave that gets down in there? There's like a ravine right here. Okay. That's convenient. How do y'all pick the seed, go over seeds, and people have found biomes Hermit's looking for and how close? Yeah, and then like if there's areas for shopping, districts, and so on and so forths and yada yadas. Do we see anything that looks like a copper vein? I know it's hard to see because it's dark, but there's copper there. Where am I in? We're supposed to be at minus 550. Oh, that's behind me like 100 blocks. I don't really want to dig through fish. Yeah, it's like 100 blocks this way. Maybe we find another cave. Underwater cave. Hmm. Well, found a cave. It's all underwater, though. Can I stop bouncing? Oh, that looks like a copper vein. Okay. We can work with this. Free rails! I guess I should probably start upwards first and then work downwards. going down is gonna suck because of the water? Yeah, it probably will, honestly. Agreed. According to the chunk base website, there's like 3 copper veins that are right next to each other here, so like it's gonna be a lot of copper, supposedly. Hypno kills bats like Joel kills horses? Wait, why does Joel kill horses? What has a horse ever done to Joel? Did I leave a shulker behind somewhere? Oh no, I guess I didn't bring them all because some of them are full up. I need to pull some more out of my shulker box, or ender chest. I need to pull some more shulkers out of my shulker box, everybody. He's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't like bats because they don't serve a purpose. They make annoying squeaking sounds, and they just kind of like fly around your face, and they don't serve any purpose. They don't drop anything useful. They're just annoying. Petition to remove bats from Minecraft. All in favor say aye. Motion stands.
Anonymous just gifted 1 subs.
Anonymous, thank you for gifting 1 subs. Thank you, Anon. Better not leave that there because I might accidentally. Oh, now I've done it. Okay, I think we... I was gonna say, I think we got all the copper over here, but it looks like it does go over this way a bit. I say make them useful, not as annoying, then they can stay. Well, okay. To be fair, though, if we're gonna remove a mob from the game, phantoms. Get him out of here. And publicly shame everybody who voted for them. Mumbo. How are you repairing your elytras then? Mending? Guys, I just found out yesterday, and this happened like 2 or 3 months ago, but I just found out yesterday that Kurt J. Mack, the guy who does Farlands or Bust, actually made it to the Farlands. I'm sure that was like big Minecraft news and it was all over the Reddit and stuff like that. But I watched the VOD where it happened and I just thought that was super cool. I remember watching him at the start of the series way back when. And like 14 years later, he actually walked to the Farlands. So GG. Yeah, Mojang added splash text just for him. I think that was also something that tipped me off about it. Super cool. Like our copper vein is going low. Get low, get low, get low. I'm out of inventory again. Chat, how does this keep happening? It's almost like this might be controversial, but it's almost like we need a bigger inventory or something. Almost. I'm hearing a creeper walk to my behind. On the other side of this wall over here. Copper vein here. Look, they don't have to add backpacks specifically. Just allow us to right-click a shulker in our inventory without placing it. All right? Just boop, right-click, or shift right-click, or something to open up this inventory, and just allow me to put stuff and take stuff out. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to add any new blocks. Just add functionality. How did I get down here? I did want to check this minecart chest. Luck of the sea, too! It was all worth it, everybody. Dude, that's some sick loot right there. Beep. Alright, what's in this shulker? More copper. Alright. Copper mining we go. I can't believe you left it no fishing for us. Look, I will make a Luck of the Sea 3 villager and what luring 3. We'll do that, and then we'll go fishing, and then that's how we're gonna spend the rest of our Minecraft season. Just so Chad isn't sad. Okay, that's what we're gonna do from now on. That's it. We're fishers. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't I have a shulker with just a random? I guess I don't. Now I do. Random. That's not random. That has its own shulker. Random. All right. Let's, whoop, not that. Let's craft this. Boom. Wait a second here. There we go. All right, so copper vein. Was it going down? I remember we saw some in the mine shaft. Oh, here's something down here. Slowly we just turn into a fish? Wouldn't that be cool? Imagine not having to breathe air anymore. You can just breathe water. Guys, do you think fish ever get thirsty? I've always wondered. I don't know. Have you ever tried asking one? You know what? That's a great idea. I haven't actually tried to. They die of dehydration? I keep hearing that salt water is bad for you. Well, if that's the case, then how do fish that live in the sea drink water, huh? Yeah. Explain that one. Big Salt doesn't want you to know? You can't drink salt water. You have to drink regular water and then add our salt to it. We charge you just a small premium. You can't figure out how fish take water and get airs out of it? Well, you don't have gills, so you just won't understand. Or maybe you do have gills. I don't know. I've never met you in real life. You saw a documentary with Kevin Costner about it? Oh, okay. Big Fishman instead of Pharma. Think the copper vein is no longer going this way. I just have a sneaking suspicion. I don't know, might be way off base here. Looks like it's ended over on this side. Side. Hmm. Still some more here. Yeah, you don't take granite for granted, okay? Don't do it. We got any geologists in chat? How does rock on Earth form versus lava coming out of volcanoes turn into like obsidian or whatever? How does the Earth's crust like turn into all these different types of stone if all we get out of volcanoes is like obsidian and magmatic rock? I don't understand. I'm not a geologist. Any geologists in chat? How does that work? You're gonna make my head hurt? It happens through magic? Because science? Shoot, I didn't even think about that. I think you're right. I think it happens because science. Lava is basalt above ground. There's different magma compositions that form different rocks by settling at different rates of time. You're here for all this smart science talk. You feel smarter already. Volcanic rocks break apart and then they come back together over time to make new types of rocks. Pressure, heat, and minerals. Ask Cleo. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before. Is Cleo like a geologist? Is Cleo a rockologist? We need somebody who's familiar in the rockology arts. Cub knows? Well, Cub is just like cheating, okay? Cub is just naturally smart. He's just cheating, okay? We can't ask Cub. Apparently moss can form in caves underwater. I didn't know that. You know what we need? Is like some kind of underwater vision. Am my inventory full? I'm so upset right now. This is my upset voice. You hear how loud it's getting? It's like so upset. There. Inventory. All right, there's a lot of chat going on right now that I haven't gotten a chance to read. Whoa. All right, what do we got going on here? Igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic are three types of rock distinguished by their forms and processing. This rock formed from the cooling hardened of magma or lava. Sedimentary from the compacted sediments like sandsill, organic matter. Metamorphic from existing rocks that are changed by heat and pressure. These rocks are part of the rock cycle where they can transform into one another over geologic time. What's the best way to harvest mangrove wood? With an axe. Yep. You want to use an axe? That would be the best way to harvest it. Glow squid! Glow squid! Glow squid! Glow squid! Glow squid! I make the glow squid dark. It lights out time. Glow squid, lights out. The best way to harvest mangrove is by going to the shopping district where somebody else has it for sale and you spend diamonds. Get in there. Oh, can I breathe? Oh, I can breathe right here. Sweet. Hey, fish. Did I get all the copper? Get the copper. Oh. Wow, this copper way over here. What the heck? What do heck? Okay. Oh, there's some on the floor. I didn't see this. It's almost like it's dark underwater or something in this cave. I don't know. It's weird. I think that's about it. I don't think torch in the offhand works unless you're using a cheaty mod. Only people who use cheaty mods and know about that. Oh wait, how did I know about it? There's supposed to be 3 copper veins here. Where am I at? I'm at minus 14, minus 480. Wait, 14 minus 480. So if we go to 14, it doesn't say the Y level though, and that's the problem. But there's supposed to be like 3 copper veins in this area. Did we find 3? I don't know. It doesn't feel like we found that much copper, to be honest. Although it might go down lower. Like under the water.
Zoid but just resubscribed for 32 months.
Yo, Zoidbert. Thank you for resubscribing. Thank you for the 32 months of support. So there's copper down here. I'm gonna dig into this wall. It seems like it continues this way. Potentially. Oh yeah. Good luck finding my way out of here. Oh no, there's gonna be water everywhere in here, isn't there? Axolotls! Oh, is that the rare blue variant? Yoink. Not rare, but cute? Oh, if it's not rare, get out of here. I don't, it looks rare to me. Dude, diamonds! Oh, there's copper down here. Oh, I can't pick up the copper. Shoot. Got it. Alright, I gotta compress. Time to compress. The real reason behind rocks are aliens? I'm not saying it's aliens, but aliens. Ugh. More people would believe in aliens if they just believed, okay? Chat, how many of you out there think that there are aliens? Little green men aliens. Not other life forms like bacterias on other planets. I'm talking like full on oval head, thin body, like stereotypical movie aliens. The truth is out there, okay? Why are we collecting copper again? Yeah, my build is gonna need a decent amount of copper. Pretty decent. Ooh. Nah, but there's definitely other life out there. But if there's sentient life out there, it'll be so far away that we'll never know. Okay. If we're gonna be talking about space and like time and things like that, here's a question. They say that you can look back into the past of the cosmos with the background microwave, whatever you call it, the background radiation, whatever, right? And like you look back and you can see like millions and millions of years in the past. How did we get here? To see like the start of the universe or whatever? Does that make sense? So like the cosmic microwave background, they say, is like the residual effect from where the Big Bang happened. So if that happened so long ago and we are this far away from the center wherever that happened, but we can still look back and see it, like, how is that possible? I don't understand. Light is slow, but like, wouldn't our solar system being pushed that far away in the expanding universe be like significantly by orders of magnitude slower to get where we are compared to like what we're looking at? These are the questions that I don't understand. Like, I watch a lot of discussions about space and astronomy and things like that, and I find it fascinating, but that's like one of those burning questions that's always in the back of my mind. Light has a speed limit, so you can see exploding stars that started billions of years ago. Most of what we know about the universe still only theories. Above your pay grade. Oh no, I understand. It's all theories and like there's nothing concrete. It's like the best that we can come up with, you know, what we can observe or whatever. Like, I understand all that, but all I'm saying is if we're looking back at something that happened billions of years ago, that means that we would be billions of light years in the future looking that way, which means like, how did we get here that fast? Wouldn't we have to travel to the faster than the speed of light to get here to like look back? I don't know. I'm gonna make your head hurt again. Look, these are the kind of questions that keep me up at night, man. What do you want? We want Minecraft? Well, we are Minecrafting, but we gotta talk about something, right? All we're seeing is energy has never been converted to its next form. What we're seeing about stars really far away is the past due to how much that information took to reach us. But it's been, ever since that happened, right? However long ago that happened, that information has been traveling through space at the speed of light to get to where we are at this point, right? which means it's been traveling that far, and we had to have been here that much sooner than when that happened. It's hard to explain. I just don't understand how we can see things that are happening that long ago if we are already here. To me, in my brain, it just doesn't compute, doesn't make sense. All right, I'm gonna become an astrophysicist and prove like everyone wrong. That's what's gonna happen here. I've found my calling, and it's gonna happen. It's not actually gonna happen. TTS is broken. Big Bang is not a point explosion like TNT. No, I understand that. Like, everything like expanded into existence, right? But that happened like billions of years ago. And we're looking back billions of years ago at the light coming from that, which means that we had to have been here before that ever happened. That makes sense? That means if that light's been traveling at the speed of light, but we're looking back at it like it was just happening, but like at the speed of, I don't know. It's hard for me to put into words like what I'm thinking, but to me, it just doesn't seem to make sense. A lot of scientists agree on this theory, which means like, obviously it makes sense to a lot of other people, but to me, it's just not, doesn't make sense in my mind. My brain, gravity is faster than light? Is it? Does gravity actually move at a speed? I know I covered up the path to get down here, and I kind of wish I didn't. I used like 2 pieces of diorite. Where did I do that at? Was it over here where this water's coming out? Nope. I understand what you're saying. You agree. It doesn't seem to add up. Oh, it's right there. Right there. We did not have to have been here then. We just had to be here when the light arrives. The train leaves from Los Angeles to New York. You would need to be here to see it. Yes. Okay, so let me see if I can put this into a way that makes sense. For a way for me to like explain the thoughts in my head. So an explosion happens, and you're 1 light year away, right? It takes 1 year for that explosion, the light from that, to reach you 1 year away, right? But how did you get there? You'd have to travel slower or at the speed of light to be there and see it. Okay, let me rephrase this. If you are where the explosion happens, and then you travel 1 light year away, you see it, but you had to have been there at exactly 1 light year and 1 year or before that to see it, correct? So if the universe expanded in the Big Bang, and we are now seeing it millions of years ago, or however long it is, billions of years, I don't remember, I don't know what the number is, doesn't matter. That means that our matter had to have traveled from wherever the Big Bang was to where it is now, life to evolve, us to be humans, make telescopes, all this stuff, however long that's taken, and then look where the Big Bang happened, supposedly, and see the cosmic background radiation, right? So does that mean that we traveled here faster than the speed of light and formed and all this stuff and we can still see it? Or does that mean like this is the stuff that I don't understand. Yes, no. Exactly. It makes my head hurt thinking about it. It doesn't make sense in my head, and trying to explain it makes my head hurt even worse. So we aren't seeing the Big Bang, just observing its after effects. Okay. Now that you understand, your head hurts. Time could be relative. This is true. I know gravity changes space-time. That's true. Oh, look, copper. Is the copper still happening over here? Your great times 1,000 grandfather was a bacteria? Was it really just one piece of copper? Oh, there's a little bit right here. Guys, I need to find another copper vein portion. Wasn't there like some more in this? I ignored it. There's some here. Behind me is more copper? Don't turn around. The copper's right behind you. I don't see it. I'm looking. I'm using my eyeballs and I am not seeing the copper. There's one piece right there. Maybe this is it. Okay, here we go. Maybe. These sound like cub questions, but I want chat to understand my misunderstandings. If I ask Cub, he's just gonna like throw out an answer, and then that's not fun. How is my inventory this full of like non-copper stuff? What the heck? And how do I still have this stupid fish in my inventory? Get out of my inventory, fish. The random box. Random. Where is this one? My granite box. There we go. We got inventory again. Yay, we did it. The fact that man looked up to the stars and can now discuss these things is the real mystery. Lucky to see you are now fishing without even doing it. Magics. All right. Where's the copper? Where's the copper at? Where? Where is it? I don't see it. Copper. Any of y'all seen any copper on here? Down here. Y'all got any copper down here? It's not looking like it. Oh, it's in the copper mine. Why didn't I just look there? Such an idiot. Ah! Ah! What's down here? Oh, it's not even a notch apple. Lame. Lame. It's my last torch. Y'all got any more of that copper? Look, I just needed my copper fix, okay? Aha! Aha! Found it. Potato. How much do I need? I need a full shulker of raw copper in order to satisfy my needs without having any left over for anything else. Just this one build. I say one build as if it's like small or something. It's literally going to be like the main base. But I am going to potentially have smaller builds in the general vicinity that's going to be in the same style. Why not searching for the copper chamber? Because I wanted to do this, because I've never mined one of these copper veins before. And then we got a certain amount, which wasn't enough, so I wanted to find more, so here we are again. Add another one. Maybe the next time I have to go for copper, I will do those trial chambers. This time, I'm doing a copper vein, because I wanted to. Where's the rest of the copper? Dude, my inventory is full again. Okay. Where's the copper? Where is it? Who took my copper? Chat, was it one of you? Found it. Found my copper. All is right in the world. Chat, you never mess with another man's copper, okay? Don't do it. No matter how tempting it is, don't do it. Alright, I gotta fix this inventory issue again. Oop, I don't want to do that. I meant to do this. Ah, I'm stuck. Satchel for wood and coal? I mean, I guess I should do that. I normally, in the past, have had a torch box. I don't have one yet, and I should. Maybe this will be my unofficial torch box. Officially my unofficial one. Blame XB. I mean, honestly, that is probably the smartest thing I've read in chat all day. No doubt. Literally the smartest thing I've read in chat all day. All right, well, that shulker is full. That's 2 full shulkers of granite. All right, how are we doing on our copper supply so far? I mean, we're like mostly there. I needed a full shulker. We're over... Well, I was going to say we're over 2/3. We are almost 5/6. Almost. Boop, boop, boop. I guess I don't need this other shulker in my inventory. That'll save a spot. Okay. No, it's a little more than 9/18. Well, I don't know. I want to mine more copper, but I don't see any more copper. So, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Where my copper at? Found it. Found the copper. Literally right here, found it. Oh my goodness. All the copper. Here it is. It's happening, everybody. Chat, it's happening. We're finding all the copper right now. Right before your very eyes. Goodness. You didn't even know there was this much copper. Here it oh, it's happening. It is happening. Look away from whatever else you're watching and focus on this copper because holy, you ain't ever seen copper like this. Stop working right now. Tell your boss to go away, come back in, 45 minutes. It's copper mining time, baby. Copper mining time. The time is now. Woo! That took a lot out of me. We got more copper here, boys. More copper this way. At least I thought there was. Nope, no, I got faked out. Wait. More copper. More copper. Where? Oh, I got faked out again. That wily copper got me. Heck, your boss is watching also. All right. Oh, we found a copper. We found some glow squid. Glow squid, found it. Whew, that was close. That glow squid almost got us. I think, so that vein kind of went down here. Did this copper go into the wall? Oh, sneaky copper behind the wall, sneaky copper. 1 second. We done did it. We done did it. Now we done did it. Yoink. Any plans for Christmas? Nope, no Christmas plans. Not going anywhere. Maybe I'll do a Christmas copper mining stream. That sounds like fun. That's the kind of stuff people can get behind, I'm sure. Wait, did somebody say mining on Christmas? Inventory's full again! You're up for that? Big W? I have no idea if I'm actually going to stream on Christmas or not. I'm just throwing silly things out there. It could happen, though. I'm not against it, but I don't know what I'm doing that day. So just throw that in there for now. Okay. Oh, almost left that behind. That would be awful, leaving a shulker behind in like one of these areas, because I would never come back to find it. I would never know where it was. Oh, it's so dark. Chad, I'm scared. I'm scared. Chad, I'm scared. It's too dark. Somebody hold me. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. You can let go now. There's a little bit more copper here. More copper? That's iron. Well, I almost feel like we should go to a different cave. Like, there's probably still more we can find here, but this is all, like, annoying. It's all in the water now. What would really suck is this your shulker of copper. Dude, could you imagine spending all this time like mining copper and then you leave your shulker with all of your copper behind and then you can't find it again? It is in my inventory, isn't it? Whew. Whew. Heart attack. Where's my copper at? Where's it at? So done with this. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This place sucks. How did I get in here? Was it like way up there maybe? Oh, there's copper right there. Guys, we found the vein again. We're hot on the trail of the copper vein. It's literally right here. Right here. We found it. Guys, if I just keep digging, we'll find it. I promise. It's right there. Were we up here? Nope. How do I get... Chat, the walls are closing in. How do I get out of here? I'm scared. Did I come in from over here? I remember we saw this leak. Like, I came in through some underwater cave, I think. Maybe it was through here. I don't remember the bubbles, though. I don't think it was this way. Maybe we did come in from over on this side. I don't see any keys leaving. Oh, this is where we were just mining. We're just mining there. Maybe we came in through here? No. Hey, there's more copper here. I don't know. I don't really want to deal with like all this underwater stuff. I just kind of want to get out of here. Guys, is it cheaty if I just like do this and look? Is this cheaty? Oh, did we dig down? Oh, we dug down. I forgot. $1408 minus 508. 1408 minus 508. Where's that? $1408 508. Found it. Okay, so we're gonna sit and chill for a moment. While I look. So there's another one. 1,400 minus 750. So like around here. There's a cave. Of course, it's got to be another water cave. No, we haven't been here. For sure. I was kind of hoping we'd find like a cave just to go down faster. I was thinking we see something up ahead. Whoa. I should probably turn zombie sound back on. Creeper. What am I looking at down there? This is more cave. See some copper, but I don't think that's the copper vein. Specifically. I'm a simple man. I see copper, I mine it. This could be it, potentially. I don't know. I don't see any copper, though. Why are we mining copper over the trial chambers? Because I want to. Is that a fine? Is that okay with you? Am I allowed to play the game the way I want to play? Without being judged by people in chat all the time? I'm just kidding. But I wanted to mine one of these. And then we didn't mine enough, so we're finding more to mine. It's not here. But where? I'm gonna be cheaty real quick. So it could just be in the solid blocks. I don't see anything that looks like a copper vein here. I see diamonds. Where am I? I'm right there. There's creepers right below me. I'm gonna die. There's nothing here that even looks like a copper vein. I wonder how accurate this website is then.
Lil Miko _ just resubscribed for 3 months. Hi chat.
Lil Miko, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 3-month resub. Welcome back, welcome back. It did lead me to previous veins, but I'm not seeing anything that looks like a copper vein right now. How did I get down here now? I placed torches strategically so I would like remember. And now I don't remember. I think I did come from this way. I think up there. Okay, let's not die. Up there? Okay, we'll find a different one. Okay, the jungle is far too green. It should be illegal to be this green. All right, so we're gonna go to 1100 minus 880. So like right around here. Oh. Well, hello. Yeah, that iron golem. There's a Lee's over here as well. Wow. Oh, I'm out. See you, nerds. There wasn't anything in that chest worth looting anyway. So there's no cave here that I can see. This cave there. Let me see. Where am I at? I'm at 1142 minus 860. 1142 minus 860. So it looks like if we go this way, we're probably going to run it. There's like a big cluster of them right here, supposedly. But I don't see like a cave. Okay. Let's find the next one. There should be some over here, actually. It shows there's multiple in this area. No cave again, though, unfortunately. Let me just chill up on this plateau. So like 800 minus 1200? Oh, I went the wrong way. I have passed where I was supposed to go. So like around here somewhere, I see a spinny ocelot. Yeah, I don't really want to just like dig down to it if I can avoid it, honestly. I'd rather just find one that's got like a cave opening. Let's try 1100 minus 1500. So there's a cave with a creeper right below me. Like, there's no cave here. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, another big cluster. Let's go to 1600 minus 1500. Hi, B. You're way up high. Okay, so there's like water.
No Owl just subscribed.
See no owl. Thank you for the sub.
Anonymous just gifted 1 subs.
Anonymous, thank you for gifting 1 subs. So there is copper here, but this obviously isn't the copper vein that we are looking for. Unless... that might be a copper vein right there. That's a lot of creepers. What's this random light that I'm seeing down there? What's lit up? That's weird. Oh, maybe there's moss on like the side of that block or whatever, lichen. Diamond! Okay, well anyway, I saw one piece of copper here, so obviously this is our copper vein. Oh. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh. This is not a copper vein. One piece of copper does not a copper vein make. Or something. Rip that mine shaft with the fire tick. It deserved it. Probably didn't have anything worthwhile anyway. Okay, what about over here? You hiding all the copper riches over here? Okay, so like my perspective was way off. I saw these skeletons over there, but I didn't realize it was that far away. I was like, what am I looking at? Thinking those are like, I don't know. Something that looked like lightning rods or something. But no, that's like way far away in the distance over there. Yeah, I don't see copper. They said that there's like a whole cluster of them in this general area, but I no see them. Me no see no copper. Ow, rude! The heck? You want to fight, Skeleton? You want to fight? Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? Clever girl. The skeleton thinks he's all cool. Oh, Skeleton, you're so cool. Look how cool you are. You got an enchanted bow. Bye-bye. You want to fight, Skeleton? Okay, I don't see any copper. I'm looking. I'm being assaulted while I'm looking, but I don't see any copper. Well, I mean, I see copper, but I don't see, like, anything that looks like a copper vein. Woo! I'm on fire. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. You know what I should do? That's what I should do. Just in case, you know. Not that I expect anything would ever happen to me because I'm like so good at this game and all this kind of stuff, but you know, just to put the minds at ease of those of you in chat, because I don't fear losing my stuff. I was thinking this was copper vein here, but it doesn't appear to be. What about over on this side? Ooh, maybe this. Maybe. Oh, I'm using the wrong pickaxe. Oh, and there's water again. Why is it always going to be water? No, I let that gas blow up my platform specifically for comedic effect. I was under control the entire time. I just did it for the lols. That's my story, and I'm going to stick with it, all right? I don't care what you said. Crafting table. And granite box. This really isn't copper vein here, even though we had like a big old thing of copper in this granite. Nope. Okay. How did I get down here? I fall down. I fall down, go boom. I'm staircasing out of here. I don't know. I can't be bothered to look for the exit. Found it. Found the exit easy. I guess I just haven't flown over in this area. All right, I think we're gonna start working our way back to the base. We get kind of skunked on some of these copper veins. Guys, I can see my house from here. I need to fly over the rest of the server and kind of load that all in, so I can see stuff. I think Wells is the only, that's like the furthest building that I can see. Not going to do that right now, but I do need to do that. All right. I would say mining trip successful. We didn't get all of the copper that I needed, but most of it. Most of it. It's pretty good. I need a full shulker of raw copper, and we got most of it. Granite. I have 2 more boxes of granite here. I think that's fine. Regular stone. What else do I got? A whole bunch of random things. Other stone. Other stone. That's gravel. Deep slate. Valuables. Monster drops. Do I have clay or... I do have clay. Should I put the moss in with the clay? Moss probably goes in the plants. Dirt. Gravel. Potato. Other stone. Mob. Whoop. Mob drop. Mob drop. Mod drop. We'll put that in there for now. All right, let's get a squid ink. Black dye. And we'll do our torch box black color. Make sense? Right. I think that's it, chat. I think that's it for today. We need to go farm more stuff, but I'm a little farmed out. Been at this for a while now. So let me end the stream here, and I will send you over to... I'm going to send you over to Mr. Skizzleman. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Appreciate the support. Hope you enjoyed the stream, even though we didn't do a whole lot other than a bunch of mining. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye.